Pajay! Oh, he just called down Pazuzu and it carried him away.
Is Pajay that Kazooie thing?
Kazooie? Maybe?
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't remember. So, it should be in here, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
This is gonna make this a lot easier on you.
Yep. A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, when I do things anyway, it'll make it much easier.
So, Garlic Kid is pretty obviously, like, someone's OC. I mean, it's been acknowledged, like, yeah, most of the stuff going on in here was literally, like, the creators' OCs. But Garlic Kid has gotta be someone's personal thing.
Oh, God.
Like, that's just their character.
All of those out were replaced by people.
Oh.
Projectinum, okay. That's a, Monty Python sketch.
I have made a point of making sure to avoid the words Monty and Python wherever possible. All I know about it is that, okay, so it's something that hasn't been brought up online for like the last decade that I've been online.
Yeah.
But there was a point in time where almost, like, you could not swing a fucking stick on the internet without hitting like 20 Monty Python references. And I never got any of them, but I came to kind of recognize them by virtue of them being just repeated ad nauseum.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I'm literally never going to watch whatever the fuck that is because the internet's already ruined it. And like, that's like old internet ruined that shit. Like, that was something that smug people, like, quoted at each other constantly in, like, the early 2000s. And I'm so glad it went away, but I guess not completely.
No, it can never go away completely. Monty Python's really good.
I don't believe you.
Well, that's because you refuse to watch it.
Yeah, and it's done good by me so far. That this refusal has probably, like, helped me out of a few scrapes.
I doubt that very much.
No, I've been in perilous situations where knowing what the fuck Monty Python is would have made things worse.
I'm still curious as to where we get this.
Yeah, I want one of those.
Oh god. So today, some scans for new Pokemon were released.
Oh yeah, that weird Grimer.
Yeah, the weird Grimer with a beard?
Is that what you thought of that?
Yeah, what did you think it was?
A lip.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
It's got like a stripe over its mouth.
Yeah, and like little buck teeth or something.
Yeah, it's Grimer's kind of a great Pokemon no matter what. So giving it like little color flashes and stuff, it's like, yeah, you can only make it better. I mean, there's no way for Grimer to not be good.
Yeah, I kind of want to see what the Muck for that one is.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, because Muck tends to... I really like Muck, despite the fact that it's almost never a useful Pokemon, and it's like one of those Pokemon that people don't really think about because the stats aren't too good, and the design is just very bland.
It's just a larger Grimer.
Yeah, but actually, in all fairness, like, I personally do like the design for Muck.
Yeah, like, so... I'm the kind of person who hates, like, oh, this is just an item with googly eyes or whatever. Like, I don't like Clink.
Would you love Banjo-Kazooie?
Well, Banjo-Kazooie's a different series. It works differently
I'm sorry.
But, like, I'm the kind of person who doesn't like Clink and Klefki and all of them. And people try to be like, oh, well, in first gen you had shit like Grimer, and I look at them as like, what the fuck? Grimer is great. Like, how do you compare those? Grimer's just a slime monster.
So
he has like a form that like makes sense. He expresses. I guess I shouldn't say he, it's a species.
So, sorry to interrupt you really fast, but these stairs are automatic. I'm only pressing forward or back, and they're taking me all the way down.
Weird. I don't know why that would happen.
I don't know. That's very strange. I just know it is.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Grimer emotes, Grimer gestures, Grimer makes sense, except for the whole moon rays thing. That doesn't ever really come up.
Rays from the moon hit toxic sludge.
Yeah, even as a 10-year-old, I thought that was bullshit.
Yeah,
but
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but like, it's one of those things that they don't ever really come up with. Like it's just flavor text.
Yeah.
It's not plot stuff, so it's like, whatever. But like, Grimer's great.
Like how the surface of Macargo is like hotter than the sun.
Yeah, shit like that doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But like, Grimer is not in the same category as, like, Klefki or Voltorb or whatever. Like, no. And sometimes people try to like, lump it in with those and be like, oh, well, if you like this, you have to like the Pokemon I like. And it's like, just eat a dick. Just eat a dick, entire internet.
Aww.
At least one dick. Maybe more.
Okay. Kusi is having some issues with accuracy.
Huh.
Yeah, he's gonna go down here. I can already tell. So we're gonna have to pull something else out here.
You did this to him.
I didn't do anything to him. Unfortunately, most of the Pokemon we have right now are not there. We have type advantage, but we do not have level here.
Yeah, but Bulldoze is pretty strong.
Bulldoze is okay. It's like a shit version of Earthquake.
Ta-da. Oh, well, that's a critical, so that helped. We got lucky.
Yeah.
It's okay. I accept luck. I like Snakelet's design. Like, the more we see it, the more it grows on me. Yes. At first, it was like, what the fuck? It's just a Diglett.
It's Charizard Diglett.
Yeah. And the more I look at it, it's like, yeah, I'm okay with it.
It's actually pretty okay.
I never disliked it, but like the more we see Snakelet, I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with Snakelet.
Yeah. But so that
Grimer came out.
Yeah, Grimer came out. We have yet to get the other things that were supposedly released in that magazine.
Oh yeah, because like
somebody's holding out.
Yeah, whenever there's a leak, someone's like, "Oh, I have something that you could have a week from now, anyways, but you gotta come and kiss my ass first." It's like, I don't care.
It's not entirely like that because obviously the leaks have to come from Japan.
Yeah.
The Japanese community for anything hate spoilers with like a burning, blazing passion.
So they think they're doing people a favor?
Yeah, but then at the same time, they still want bragging rights and they still want people to pay attention to them.
Yeah, like, so the game's not out yet, so like, it's a spoiler either way. Like,
the game comes out very soon, by the way. Less than no, I think it's about a month now.
Either way, it's like, oh, well, this Korokoro magazine isn't out yet. Ooh, like you would have to wait a week for that. It's like, great, well, I have to wait months for the game. So like everything that comes out in the magazine is a spoiler for the game. So if I was avoiding spoilers, I'd avoid it all.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is. Like they don't mind when leaks come out, like official leaks, but generally speaking, Japanese fans just hate like actual leaking, like leaking outside of the company when you're not supposed to, especially plot point stuff. Like they absolutely hate that. But
they're not the only ones.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who don't. Yeah, like
I've never really cared. I do prefer to be able to make guesses and find out if I was right or not, but I'm not the kind of person who gets really mad.
No, me neither.
I remember being on Gaia Online around the time the last Harry Potter book came out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was this game or on another one that I went on this little tangent about. I used to spend a lot of time on Gaia Online, but don't read Harry Potter, so I was like the one person who didn't give a shit. So at the time the final book of that came out, there were threads, like just general threads that people would come in and out of that were like hundreds of pages long that you would be straight up banned by the OP if you dropped spoilers.
Yeah.
And sometimes those threads were like roleplay and like adoptable shops and stuff.
Not that surprising.
So like if you like came in and like told them like Snape kills Snape, then they would not, like you'd be banned, and they'd basically just kill your OC off for being banned.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah. Like, some people are, like, hardcore about spoilers. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't actually care.
Yeah, so...
I mean, I'll try and respect people if I can when it comes to that sort of stuff, but, like, if it's some things, I'm just going to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'll warn you ahead of time, but, like, geez.
So as far as I know, as someone who hasn't read those books, Snape kills Snape and turns out to secretly be Snape.
Meh. That doesn't... No. You've seen some of the movies, though.
Okay, so you made me sit through one of the movies, and it was like part 1. No, it was only 1.
Oh, okay.
It was like part 1 of the 7th book was its own entire movie, and I had no context for it. So it was just like there were 7 Harry Potters, and they had to like play capture the flag with Snape, I think. And then there was this creepy thing.
Everybody is Snape to you.
I don't give a shit. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care what their names are. There was like this little weird like fetal elf Snape that died, and you were really upset about that.
I was not the one.
Oh no, the other guy.
We went with 2 people, or one other person.
One other person, and he was super upset that the tiny
little
the Mogwai died.
Yeah, he was crying about that.
And I looked at it as like, I'm just gonna say, if that thing showed up in my house, I'd kill it out of instinct. So I don't know why. I don't know why.
You'd kill a Mogwai? What's wrong with you,
dude? It's best practice to kill a Mogwai.
Why is our bird this big?
Because Rudy's got the chalk.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. That's the answer to everything about Rudy.
Okay.
Well, anyways, it's best practice to just kill a Mogwai if you see it, because you know what happens. You know what happens with a Mogwai.
Yeah, you always feed them after midnight.
It's always midnight somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, air has water in it, you know?
Also, I mean, those things shouldn't be able to survive in the wild. Like, the moment the sun comes up, they're dead, so you might as well just put them out of their misery.
Not true.
They don't belong here.
Well, actually...
Where did they come from? Like
China?
The South Pole or something?
No,
so that
man.
half the year there's no sun and
then
they
no
can go
sun
burrow
in China. No, don't worry about it.
They come from, like, the caverns of China? I don't know.
No. China is just a country where the sun never comes. It raises over Japan and it sets in Japan.
It's between 2 separate international date lines. I've never seen the second Gremlins, but I've heard that one's even better than the first because all it does is take the piss out of the first one.
Yeah, it's absolutely like the second Gremlins. I like it because it's kind of just
catch it,
crazy
catch
in the way that it is.
Catch that.
I know, I hear you. You don't have to repeat yourself 80 times.
Well, you didn't hear me the first time.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. Catch it.
I'm catching it. It's taunting us.
Let's name this one Gizmo.
Okay.
No, we're gonna let the audience name it. But that's my suggestion.
Yeah, Gizmo.
Because we were talking about Mogwais.
Yeah.
So my suggestion's Gizmo, but if anyone's got another suggestion, give it. You don't have to think it's a better suggestion. Just give me a suggestion.
Yeah.
I already love it. I hope it doesn't die. I hope you catch it, I mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, what?
Like, I hope you don't kill it. Like, you killed
I'm not gonna... I'm already throwing balls. Like, I got it. Don't worry.
Alright, good.
I hope it doesn't die.
It's the Tiny Master of
mischief
Evil.
Pokemon called the Tiny Master of Evil. It tries
I've changed
to
my
cause
mind. We're
discord,
naming it Zim.
Often ends up messing up and fleeing in embarrassment. So was that Dark and Poison?
I wasn't paying attention. It was just too cute, and I'm sure I could come up with many
I think it was a Dark
more.
and Poison type.
Okay, so I might need to, like, save a copy of our file and, like, play it on my own computer and catch, like, 10 of those.
Please don't.
And give them all different names.
Please don't. So what I was gonna say is like Grimer was released and then a bunch of other stuff happened.
Oh yeah, we're talking about that.
Yeah. Did you see any of the other Pokemon that were released not today but in the last really big thing?
Probably some of them I don't remember the details of. I know that you hate the Sandcastle, so for once
that
you
feel
feel what I
little,
feel.
But yeah.
I'm like indifferent to the Sandcastle. It's shitty, but like, I mean, there's worse.
I meant more like, because I know that I show you a lot of the Pokemon that come out, because you don't actively go out of your way.
Oh yeah, no, I don't care enough. Oh yeah, no, we got the second stage for all the starters.
Yeah, we got the second stage for all the starters.
Yeah, and I'm pretty satisfied. I still feel like the owls kind of, their color balance makes them look like they're not starters.
A little bit, because they're white and green, and then they just have a little bit of brown splashed in there.
No, you got that mixed up. They're mostly brown.
Oh, no, they're mostly white.
They're white and brown with a little bit of green.
All right.
So, like, they look like a Noctowl or something. Like, this is something you find on, like, Route 2, as opposed to starters, which are usually pretty clear what they are.
Yeah.
Like, it's just odd. It's a very cute Pokemon. Like, the both stages we've got so far, like, they're great. They're good designs, but it's like, this doesn't feel like a starter. The Fire Cat's still kind of boring. Like, it's
You don't like the Buff Cat?
It's solid, and it's good, but it's not flashy, and I feel like I've got no real emotion for it. It's not even, like, a particularly interesting cat. Like, it's good. If one came up to me, I'd pet it. But, like, I'm like, all for the seal. I'm all for Poplio.
Or whatever it's, what is it, Brione? I think
yeah, whatever the
I think it's
the second stage is, yeah.
Like
it's got like half a dress on it and stuff.
Yeah, just half
like
a dress.
I'm fine with that, and I'm fine with that thing that we're like almost 100% sure is the final. That one that was like either a leak or a fake or whatever. But the one that's a mermaid is like, yeah, I want that.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's cool. like even like I'm always a little bit weirded out by the humanoids. Like that's not even humanoid enough to bug me. It's still got a seal face. Like this is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.